And though saying that, I don't even know if the spoilers are accurate. They're implied to be accurate, but yeah, I have to try and forget about him because I really want to go let's play that game at some stage. In a few years, maybe. It was it was made by people that used to be part of People Can Fly. I think that was the name of the company. Some Polish or Eastern European group. Um, it starts off. It's like a guy. He's trying to investigate a thing. Like I just remember seeing TV playing it. It starts the guy coming out of a railway tunnel, or at some stage he's coming out of the tunnel. If he tries to go back in it, he just loops back into the area. And yeah, and he finds like different points. Like there's like some like murder after taking place, and he finds different points in the area that are linked to it, and he has to put them in the right order. Then he sees the event playing out, and like some like old guy, like there's some being like possessing others, and apparently the young are more vulnerable to it than the old. The old just are too damn tired, to be a suitable target. They resist it better. Which I do find hilarious. They're just too fucking tired to be possessed. It's hilarious. I can't remember what it is. I don't think that's much of a spoiler. It's early enough on in the game, I do believe. But it seemed really interesting to me, and the fuck spoiled it because he didn't like the game dev. Because the game dev didn't kiss his ass. It was over Gamergate. So, yeah.
Who exactly are you? And be straight with me, comrade.
Temerian intelligence. I execute the king's direct orders. I find traitors, rats, and foreign agents. I'm a spy.
A highly placed spy.
I can't deny it. May I ask a personal question? The amphibians you're after, are they a personal matter or an ideological one?
Personal.
Care to explain?
They robbed me and killed a friend. That enough?
Got it. Thank you for being candid.
Well, she says to be careful those wanting information out of you. I don't. I think that's a fair bit of information. It's nothing that the salamanders don't already know, and it's not a face you can trust.
Who exactly is DeWet, and what is he doing here?
Is he wet behind the ears?
Guardian dog is a mere pawn. I cannot fathom why Adda tolerates him.
Explain.
Like most knights of the Order, he worries his dick's too small, so he gets aggressive whenever something scares him. Then, of course, he's a Nilfgaardian. Our princess has some weaknesses, but stupidity is not one of them.
Maybe the princess has a game of her own going.
Then she should choose better allies. Unlike chess, this game claims lives. I'm afraid someone might be using her.
Is Luvarden somehow involved?
I need to get Erkin a private meeting with him. At present, his intentions are a pure riddle.
To me, too.
Really?
What do you mean?
Your friend seems to get along famously with Luvarden. For two strangers, they certainly have much to discuss. See for yourself.
I trust Triss.
I suppose you know her better than I, but don't say I didn't warn you. Regarding Luvarden, we know he heads some transnational organization of merchants, bankers, and other wealthy folk. Make what you will of it.
I'm kind of disappointed they use the same model for Tower, even when he's at this rich, do. Like, he's still dressed up as the spy. Oh, so dressed up as the fence. It really is out of place and kind of jarring. It would be nice if he was, dolled up a bit. Maybe still taller, but dressed up more.
Why do you want to draw me into a game that doesn't concern me?
This game concerns you more than you imagine. You mean to tell me you're not interested in the conflict between the Order and the Scoia'tael? You mean to tell me you don't care? What about your lover, Triss Merigold?
That's private. I want to destroy Salamandra. That is my only objective.
Salamandra has a patron. Someone in this room, or one known here. You're up to your ears in this, Wolf, whether you like it or not.
Excuse me for a moment. We'll talk later.
Okay, there's that one. Ah, good. That's conversation rightly sobered me up. Volrad.
Speak freely, Geralt, but no politics.
I want to ask about the princess.
No politics.
About the curse.
Shh. I could use something stronger. Fine. Ask.
Does the princess have strange dreams?
How would I know? I've not spoken to Adda without one of those bastards from the Order prisons.
Any strange behavior?
You're awfully close to treason.
I'm not asking out of want for political influence.
Our sweet princess is completely normal. Well, her head's a little messed up.
Is she aggressive?
On occasion, but not unusual for a spoiled damsel. I don't know, she's...
What?
Well,
Spit it out.
she needs a man to give her a proper lay.
Right.
Must go.
Later.
Oh, that is hilarious. I think they're busy. I'll talk to them in a moment. And yeah, that is the same model as the other
You
lady.
should find yourself a real woman. Everyone knows witches are barren.
Oh, really? Are they? Actually, no, they couldn't be.
Master Dandelion is amazing.
But it's funny her saying that considering she shares the model with a witch.
Excuse me, Geralt. I must speak with Luvarin.
I'm busy now.
Alright. Adda.
Witcher, you may approach. Duet, fetch me some wine. From that page boy at the end of the room.
Your Highness.
We may speak freely now. Geralt, tell me about witches, and please, don't hide behind your code.
What are you asking, milady?
What is your view on politics? To me, politics is like an encounter with a lover. Would you agree?
She's got a fantastic outfit. The similarities are evident. You get fucked in both cases.
The similarities are evident.
Allow me one jest, Witcher.
Very well.
A countess said to a count, "Shall I have dinner served?" What a waste. Perhaps we might go for a walk. What a waste. May I ask a riddle then? Very well. What is warm, hairy, and dives into holes? A cock. Not at all. A mouse. A mouse in a cunt. What a waste. Never mind. Back to our lovers ambulating about the room. You see, Witcher, politics is not unlike a tryst. It begins with foreplay, glances, conversations. Behold that witch with Luvarden. Now look to our noble Erkin and the courtiers. The dance grows bolder, fondling and such. Then one is consumed by the desire to come together roughly, like animals. Finally, one is left with sad, passionless copulation. Velerad and Duet, for instance.
Excuse me, Your Highness. Sore throat.
We are adults, Geralt. We both know the desires of men.
Wait here, 1 second. You may hear it there, but that's Nero at the door handle. He wants to come in. Right away, I can't. He'll be while I'm recording. He'll be all over the place. So, just gotta pause this for a second and tell him I'll be with him in a bit. Hey, folks, and I'm back. I was literally gone for a second. I could have not even bothered pausing and I just put my headset down. But yeah, I did it the better way. Locally. Line across, up, left, right, up, and everything's good. We continue. We'll probably be back in a moment, but we got a bit of time.
You may be right, Your Highness. Power, sex, power, they both come down to one thing. Fucking others. May I ask you a question?
Go on.
What is the king's stance on this topic? I mean politics, of course.
Dull? I have grown hungry, and there is naught worth eating at this feast. I tire of partridge tongues and caviar. What do I most desire? I have it. I will answer your ever so dull question if you bring me what I most desire.
I shall return shortly, Your Highness.
Alright. So to find out, we have to talk to Valrat.
I'm listening.
What does the princess like to eat?
Find me a stronger drink and we'll speak.
Will do.
Shot of vodka. I wouldn't have any on me right now, would I? Yes.
Throat's dry.
Your wrist is in your sword.
The party's just beginning.
I'm listening.
Our sword's in your wrist. Like, that is just concerning.
Can I ask about politics?
I thought you were a decent fellow.
When will the king return?
Everybody's asking that question today. I tell everyone the same. He'll return in due course.
I hope so.
Throat's...
Relax,
I'm listening.
Okay. Here it is.
Ah, much better. The princess had a hard childhood. It left her with a penchant for raw meat. We tried to keep that quiet, but...
I see. Anything else?
Tala's angry. His intelligence agents scour the realm to fetch her treats.
Thanks.
Alright, and now Tar. Pretty much just bounce around here.
Geralt,
Any idea what the princess's favorite dish might be?
we have to know shit like that. As special agents, people of the shadows.
Calm down. What's the dish?
Tala does nothing for free. Go to the next room and fetch the letter from the box with the Temerian coat of arms. And be discreet.
But
Then I'll tell you Adda's favorite dish.
Make me want to puke. Everybody knows elves are scum. I run into one, I'll have him impaled. He's liable to enjoy it.
Why can't I close the door?
Those damned elves are the worst of it. Make me want to puke. Everybody knows elves.
Mysterious note. A note written hastily in sloppy handwriting. You can also get a thing on foreign lands. Okay, we drop... Actually, no, we don't want to drop that. I could sell it, probably. What do I want to drop? Well, here's the signet ring for the House of the Night. Apparently gets you in for half price. So I could have saved myself... Not actually sure. But I could save myself maybe 100 coins. What is actually their currency? I have no idea. But I could have saved myself a bit of cash. But... still, it's not really that big of a deal. Okay, I don't think I can sell that. Okay, that goes up here. I can read it. The cast was done according to the guidelines, and the craftsman is already gone for good. Make sure that all other traces vanish. Nobody should be able to prove that we are responsible for the forgery, or find a connection between me and your superior. You know what to do about the rest. P.S. Take care of the Witcher. Nilfgaardian lemon. Ooh, that's something I want to have. Because it is worth it. It's useful. Ooh, I've already had some of it. Well, space for a sapphire. And I already have one. Perfect.
Why are you here?
Huh? I was looking for the privy.
In that box?
We can just tell him to get lost and nothing will actually happen, but point for you. Truth is, I was hoping for a superior drink.
Point for you. Truth is, I was hoping for a superior drink.
The wine does taste watered down.
Ooh, sorry.
I found some liquor. Try some?
Gladly. A stupid idea.
Oh, see, got out of that easy enough. I think I had to use the Nilfgaardian lemon, but not my problem. You.
Get out of my sight, freak.
Uh huh. Howdy do. All right, Tower.
How'd it go?
Smoothly. Here's the letter.
You'd make a fine agent. I exaggerate. A goat would be just as good.
Start talking. What's Adda's favorite dish?
Catoblepus.
What?
Some time ago, this maniac who looked a lot like you arrived in Vizima claiming that nothing surpasses finely prepared catoblepus meat.
You're joking.
Not a bit. Since then, my men have been hunting catoblepus throughout the continent in secret. At market, it costs more than a good haul.
How's the meat prepared?
That's the Burgermeister's business. I smuggle in catoblepus, but I wouldn't know how to cook it.
And back we go. It's a bit of yo-yo.
Ah,
Nice.
Tana's eng.
Thanks.
Okay, maybe now.
Nice.
Tana's.
Thanks.
All right, never mind.
Geralt,
This is important, Triss.
what's important?
Adda knows something. I think I can get it out of her.
Really?
That spoiled little vixen, well, she wants some catoblepus. Rare would be best.
Are you kidding?
No. Triss, could you conjure up something, please?
Sorcery at parties is considered very unseemly.
I'll create a distraction.
I'll do better myself.
Is that it?
Catoblepus steak. Rare for the princess.
Thank you, Triss.
You know I can conjure up orgasms too.
I think I prefer traditional methods. I'll find you after I've spoken with Adda.
Also, as a side point, is this conjured meat of the mysterious creature called the Catoblepus? I can't remember anything about that. I remember seeing it in like some other fiction or something. And I do wonder, since it's conjured meat, is it fake, or is it, like, will it dissipate in a bit, or is it just like, woof, you know, real meat, but it's just magically formed?
I'm busy now.
I'll be with you shortly. Give us a moment.
Do you have something tasty for me?
Oh, do I ever? Oh, you don't mean that. Steak tartare of Catoblepus. Raw meat with a pinch of pepper and an uncooked yolk.
Steak tartare of catoblepus. Raw meat with a pinch of pepper and an uncooked yolk.
You know how to please a woman.
It is an honor to serve you, Your Highness.
I shall grant you a private audience. Come to my alcove in 5 minutes. We shall dabble in politics.
Okay. Let's head to the alcove. Now, what I was saying earlier was, if you refuse her once, you get a sex card. If you refuse her twice, you don't get any sex, you kind of miss her off, and she tells you that her daddy doesn't want, the king, doesn't want her involved in politics, but she'll show him. And that apparently was insignificant enough not to get a Adda the second. Oh yeah, she's named after her father's sister. That won't actually get a journal entry, so it's not too worrisome. So yeah, basically I'm just going to go for the sex card.
Finally, politics it shall be, but quietly. We should not be heard.
Your Highness promised me an answer.
What are you waiting for? Undress.
Your Highness.
I shall answer in due course. But first, I must know if those legends about your sword are true.
She's practically like... Christ. Like, if Grohl doesn't address right now, she might just strip him herself. Like, she's very, very, very eager. You can hear it in her voice. It's like, seriously, well done to the voice actress.
As you command.
I should think so.